Hell yeah.
Yo, real quick, right? As we get closer to the end of the year, going into the new year, one of the questions I've been getting here and there is, what are gonna be my main go-tos, or what's the best clipper and trimmer and shaver? So let's talk about that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, comment, like, share, dislike the videos if you dislike the videos, and let's get into what's gonna be on my station and the next year, coming next year. 2024. We getting old. Well, probably not all of y'all, but some of us getting old. But let's get to the clippers. My main clipper is definitely gonna be the Instinct X. That's gonna be hands down my main clipper, backed by the Instinct. But with the regular Instinct, I'm gonna have that blur guard on there. That blur guard, did not really care for it at first, but using it on different positions and different cuts and stuff, loving it. But the Instinct X, 11,000 RPM. Got the vector motor in there, come with their fade blade. I do have another Instinct X that I will put the vapor blade on, just to have a different blade. This one gonna be my sharp one to get the like the ball lines and all that out. That one won't be as sharp. So those are gonna be my main clipper. The Instinct X. Secondary will be the Instinct, followed by, and I just got through using it, followed by the Babyliss Gold FX with the this is the FX1. See that battery dying, but I got a battery already in the charger ready to go. So these will be my main three clippers, the Instinct X, and actually the Instinct X and the Instincts is pretty much the same. The only difference is I'm gonna have the blur blade, the blur guard on that, the blur blade, and then this will be my finishing touches. My finishing touch clipper was the JRL, but coming into the new year, it looked like I'm gonna be putting the JRL to the side, going into with the Gold FX. Quiet. I like their little style of the fusion blade here. So as far as clippers, those are my main ones. Instinct X, Instinct with the blur guard, Gold FX FX1. Those are the clippers going into 2024. Now as far as trimmers, so as far as trimmer going into 2024, if you've been watching my channel for a little while, you already know my main one is the Flex. The Flex with the gold blade. It comes with the thinner blade, but I added the wider blade to it with the it got their their little thin cutting teeth or whatever. This right here is it's powerful. That blade is very smooth. It glides with no problem. It goes through bulk with ease. For a more detailed review of all of these, the in the description, the links for all of these videos will be here. But again, like I was saying, I use 3 clippers depending on the texture and how low I want to take it and all that stuff. And then I use 3 trimmers. So my 3 trimmers will be the Flex. I still will be using the Coco. The Coco these are set, right? These are set to the hit. My Cocos I got set to help me take out ball lines if I don't need nothing too sharp, or if I want to use on kids, it still get my line nice and neat, clean. But this is better for straight hair, great for kids. I've been using it for a little while, got a little hum to it, but this is before they actually brought out the ambassador blade. So I don't know the difference between the blade that they are selling now versus this, but this is what I've been using for a little while, actually since they came out. And then my third trimmer will be the high vis from Wahl. I love this blade. Now at first it was like, it wasn't smooth, it didn't glide. After a few times of getting some use out of it, it's been working beautiful. This got some decent run time to it. So this has been this will be my third trimmer in my collection, keeping everything sharp, nice and neat. 2024, on my station I will have the Flex, the Cocoa, and the high vis. Now for shavers, as far as shavers, this will be my main shaver now. I've been using Babyliss as one of my main shavers anyway, but I've been using the FX3. And it's still gonna be around. But this has kind of took the place of my Babyliss FX3. It got the power. It goes through everything on it, like it's very smooth. And at first I didn't care for the swivel head, but it kind of helped at times going through certain situations and stuff. So this has been my main go-to, and it's been good swapping out battery with this, with the clipper. And since I'm not using a trimmer, I had the trimmer, so I got that blade, that battery always charging, and then I always got one in one of these. And this one kind of lasts a lot longer because I'm not using it on everybody. I'm not doing bald heads back to back, so it lasts a lot longer. And then I'm able to swap batteries out with the Gold FX back and forth, right? But like I said, I always keep a double foil, and then I always keep a single foil. So the single foil that I will be keeping on my station will be the Uno 2.0. Very smooth, very small, very durable, get the job done. And one of the reasons is that the USB-C, which I think by now at Stylecraft, if y'all putting it on the shaver, it should be about time to put it on the clippers and trimmers. If most of these start going to USB and all that, the USB-C, because even on the charging stand for the Gold FXs and the trimmers, it got a USB. I don't even use this port. I use the USB-C, and when that's charged and I need to charge this, I just take that out, boom. I got one charger for everything, right? So that's what's gonna be on my station in 2024. So we got the clippers, which will be the Instinct X, the Instincts with the blur guard or the blur blade, and then the Gold FX FX1 with their little fusion blade on it. And then for my trimmers, I will have the Flex, the Cocoa trimmer, one of the black ones, and then I will have the high vis trimmer. And then for shavers, I will have the Gold FX FX1, and then the single foil from Stylecraft, the Uno 2.0, right? So that is what's gonna be on my station, and I will be using the Tomb 45 power strip, right? The way that my new suite is set up, it's a thin little bar over here that helped me, that Tomb 45 power strip sits nice on there. The only thing that I'm looking for is the JRL, maybe the JRL, since I won't be using the JRL as much, but the JRL insert, the Flex insert. Well, I need another Flex insert, but I don't need a Flex insert. But I need a Flex insert because the Flex insert also fits the Instinct X in there, which will be my main clipper. And some of these other ports that I have, if you turn the clipper backwards, it still fits in there. So I don't need too many different ones. But I do also want to get the original Instinct port when they drop it, right? So that's what's on my station. 2024. Are these the best clippers? In my opinion, yes. That's why I'm gonna be using them. The only other clipper that I think stands against any other clipper, which is a clipper trimmer, is that bevel. but it's just not for me going through it all day. But as far as the machine and how it works, it's great. And that's the clipper trimmer, not the shaver. The shaver was cool, but it doesn't compete. The bevel shaver does not compete with the Gold FX FX1, so that's what I'll be using. But yeah, so maybe after I get everything set up, because I still got some clutter in here, but once I get everything set up, I got some painting I'm gonna do on the wall in here. After I get a little bit more set up, maybe I'll do another tour now that I got everything, once I get everything situated. But as of right now, that is gonna be my main lineup for 2024. And now it's time to get some resolution started, all right? If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, comment, like, share. Dislike the videos if you dislike the videos. And we'll be back with another video. Peace.